Hello and welcome to Harewood. We are going to Harewood Bridge. There's a little lay-by just here at the side of this very busy road, right next to the junction that I absolutely hate. I wish they would put traffic lights on this junction. It's hellish. Just look how hard that is to turn right. And up there is the Harewood estate. Well, all that's the Harewood estate, I believe. Loads of deer in the field when I came down that road earlier. Great place to spot deer. This side doesn't look overly appealing. Oh, look, it's a heron right over there. Wow, that's pretty cool. Surprise heron. Wasn't expecting that. He's not going to move. I'd love to show you the other side of the bridge, but this road is too busy. And there's no footpath over there. How are we going to get across this? Just don't see it happening. We're going to die. Made it across the road. There you go, that's the other side. Public footpath. That's what we're looking for. It is Wednesday, the 26th of June today. My car says it's about 27 degrees. Wow. And the sun is shining. And this is expected to be the last day of a 3-day heat wave. I've stopped off on the way home from my parents' house. I know, I usually go swimming before going to my parents' house. But this time we went out to lunch because my aunt has come up from South Wales to visit. And we had a lovely lunch at Dick Hudson's. I am full of pizza and sticky toffee pudding, so let's swim it off. I think it's nearly 5:30. It's taken me ages to get here from Bingley because it's rush hour and we were crawling and there's roadworks everywhere. So I really need to cool off in the river now. I've never been to this spot before, but apparently people swim here and otters have been seen here. Woo! Will we see an otter? Do the otters like it hotter, or will they wait for the evening when it's cooler? Apparently Harewood is technically pronounced Harwood, but nobody calls it that, so I'm not gonna. Well, that's quite pretty. Big old mushroom. So many dragonflies. And while we were eating at Dick Hudson's, sat outside admiring the view, we saw at least 3 what we think were red kites, maybe buzzards, circling around the pub and diving at something on the road, which I found out was possibly a bit of rabbit. Squished. Tasty. I did manage to catch it on camera. So if it looks any good, I'll stick it at the end of this video. We were quite impressed. They put on quite a show for us. Oh, heron. And a swan. Well, this is the bit that I was headed for, but yeah, I'm not a big fan. Let's go back to that mini beach. Oh, it's a bit muddy here. Might get stuck. Well, it's not the most appealing looking spot, but I am hot and tired, so can I swim in it? Wow, after 3 days of heatwave, the water temperature has shot up. It did feel warm, but I wasn't expecting it to be 21 degrees. Nice. That's the warmest swim yet, and it did feel lovely. Despite the fact that it's rather scummy looking and very furry. It's teeming with fish. That's probably a sign that it's very nutrient rich. From all the sewage. It's like warm E. coli soup. Not seen any otters yet. Maybe they're hanging out with the swans and the heron. Well, I'm not sure I'd be recommending that spot, or going out of my way to get there. But it was on my way. And I've passed a bit of time, all the traffic has calmed down. So it served a purpose, and I've had a swim. It'll do. It actually looks furrier down here. And who knows what might be in this bit. Yeah, I think I made the right choice. There's bits of metal and trash and stuff down here. Yeah, that doesn't look quite so appealing. Let's just have a little look down here. Ah, yes. Someone said there was a little bit of parking down here. And there is. Teeny tiny little bit. If you keep going down this path, you get to a place known as Netherby Deep. Not a spot I've ever swum. It was the site of Kirby Sands, a holiday camp where they shipped in a load of sand from Bridlington, I believe, and it was a very popular swimming spot until a tragedy in, I think, 1961, when 2 little boys died, and they discovered the river suddenly becomes 30 foot deep and has interesting currents and whirlpools and things. People do still swim there, but it's not on my list. It does somewhat scare me, almost as much as the Strid. But maybe, when I run out of other swimming places, I will return here. Oh, there's the heron. I just wanted to see if it was possible to walk up to the weir. And it is. Doesn't look very appealing for a dip though. It's quite scummy today. I don't know what comes out of that pipe, but I expect it's nothing good. Don't think it looks deep enough to swim here. But maybe I could just sit in it. I am rather hot now. Can I swim in it? Well, I was only going to sit in it, but shocker number 1, it's actually really deep. I couldn't touch the bottom. And shocker number 2, there's no current there. I wasn't expecting that. And I know it looks disgusting. but I'm already covered in whatever that is. Hopefully I will live to regret it, and the next vlog won't be from my hospital bed, as I poop myself to death from E. coli. Charming. Well, it's been nice knowing you all. If there isn't another vlog for a while, you'll know why. That's got to be the dirtiest swim yet. Lovely though. Oh, if anyone is familiar with the road that I've parked on, which appears to be the A659, can you tell me what the Fear Hope sign means? There's a big sign that says fear with an arrow and hope with an arrow pointing the other way. I would love to know what that means. I have no idea, and I drive past it all the time. Thanks. Well, that was a couple of swims upstream and downstream of Harewood Bridge. This channel is pure filth today. Thank you for joining me. I hope I will see you again if I don't die of E. coli.